Alright, so here we go. I'm going to show you how to do it. So the first thing is I use Screen-O-Matic, which shows you my screen, but it also has the ability to do both and to use your webcam, so I have it set on both right now. So here's how I do it. So there's a box on here that has this little screen that you click and it makes you minimize. So this is my Google Drive, if you have Google email, just Google Drive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to New Presentation, and I'm going to go down to Google Slides. And then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all this because I don't want any of this. I want to make it my own. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to set it up like a landscape page. So I'm going to make it 11 by 8.5. And then what I do is this is where I create whatever it is I want. So this is the most time-consuming part, is creating your background, your format, whatever it is that you don't want the kids to touch. So basically on mine, I'm going to show you, is I created a math template. And so I put all of this together and I just keep going in and changing it. So I'm working on day 3 right now. So I had deleted the word problem, but you could just type in word problems that you want. I had already made it for the packet. So the word problem that I'm working with is, nope, that's not the right one. The word problem that I was working on was this one. So I'm just coming in here and I'm copying and pasting it because this is the physical one. But to make the digital one, I'm gonna just paste it in here and change it to be a little bigger. Make it 22. It's too big. I'm gonna resize it to what I want it to be, and then once it's to what I want, so this is what I want the kids to see, but I don't want them to be able to touch it. If I leave it the way that it is right now, the kids can accidentally delete words, they can move the boxes around because it's pretty editable. So in order to change that, what you have to do is you have to come up over to here and do File, Download, and then download it as a picture, so either JPEG or PNG. And it comes down, I cut it off on my screen, you can't really see it, but at the bottom where the downloads are, that pops up over there. So how you get this into the slide that's going to be your actual presentation, because this one's just my template, is to get it into the Google slide that's going to be for the kiddos, is we'd go back to our untitled document, and when you have a blank slide, you can hit background, choose image, and then just come over here and click and drag it up. I mean, you can go into your Google Drive and find it. It gives you all the options. But I just do that, that's the easiest way, and then it's here, and then now they can't touch anything, they can't delete anything, they can just leave it the way that it is. So I just always go in after and I add in just a small text box and just put edit text, and that's how they can type in here or whatever, but they can't mess around with anything else. So that's just one way to do it. The other thing I did was when I don't know if you saw this one on the presentation I sent you for Cooper, but the one that I did for my reading group is I actually have part of my presentation going, so it shows the vocabulary words, and the vocabulary words pop up as I say them. And all I did for that was I just created animation by click, and then I shrinked this dotted line so that they could only see my presentation. So I made the box just around the Google slide. So all they could see was Google slide and me. And so I'll send you that link too. That one was pretty easy. But this is where I'd start. It's super easy. The only thing that's a downfall is that it doesn't automatically grade it like Google Forms does. But I do find that for just worksheets, it's a little bit easier and it's more visually pleasing for the kids. So I just that's why I went with this one. But I hope that this helps. Screen-O-Matic is awesome. So if I come back over here and I want to make it full screen, I just come back down here and I click it and it'll be back to full screen. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please just text me. All right, I hope that you're doing well. I miss all of you. Bye.